I grew up right outside of Cleveland, and I was a Cleveland Brown fan. And I got out of high school in 47. The Browns started in 46. So all through my college career at John Carroll, I was a Browns fan. Otto Graham was my idol.
To watch Otto Graham was to watch a winner. Automatic Otto was the Browns' quarterback for 10 seasons. During that period, Cleveland played in 10 consecutive title games. Graham led his team to 4 All-American Conference and 3 NFL championships.
I was drafted by the Browns in 51 and had the opportunity to go and play with the Browns. So I got to be on the same team as Otto Graham. I remember the first day out at practice, I was the first guy out there naturally, and then Otto comes out with a bag of balls. Takes the ball out of the bag, he says, "Warm me up, will you, kid?" And I'm catching a ball from Otto Graham and throwing it back to him. And, I was just dazed by the whole deal. 51 was my rookie season, and we lost the first game, but then we won 11 in a row, and Otto was the catalyst. He made the plays to help us win all those games.
The Browns will be counting heavily on the capable right arm of Otto Graham.
Otto Graham, for 9 seasons, the spark plug of the Cleveland team.
Otto was a guy that had great athletic ability. He was a running back at Northwestern. Paul Brown made him into a quarterback. When the pass broke down and he didn't have anybody open, he could always take off and run with it and be a great runner with the ball. And then along with that, was just a prolific passer, a guy that was uncanny as far as his accuracy throwing the ball. Just had such great ability, and he just was very relaxed with the way that he handled the great ability that he had.
Otto Graham and George Radaman pitch horseshoes.
My personality was such that I think I was always kind of cool under pressure. But I've always said that you have to have the confidence that you will do good, but at the same time, inside you have to have the fear that you might fail. Before we played every game, I could never digest the pregame meal. I would get a couple oranges, apples, or something like this, but the food itself, I couldn't eat till the end of the game. I was just too nervous. My stomach was turning over and over and over.
Otto's attempts at acting were also hard to digest. He might have been nervous before a game, but he was even more ill at ease before a camera.
I guess we're about the worst team that you've ever had.
No, you're wrong, Otto. You gave your best out there today. You and all the boys. It's just today you met a better team. They deserve to win. Defeats and setbacks are all a part of growing up. Sometimes we learn more from a defeat than we do from a victory. Now, you listen to me, young man. Adversity not only tests one's character, but it also strengthens it. And don't you forget that.
Otto certainly has to be one of the best of all time. All you got to do is look at his accomplishments. You go and look at Otto's record, and all he ever did was win championships. And how else do you judge a quarterback? Every season that he lined up, the Browns were in a championship game. It's hard to pick anybody any better.